I was really happy with the poem, but then my new science teacher, Miss Tinky, that's her actual name, saw that I'd been writing on my pencil case and not writing about the ancient Egyptians like she had asked, so she came over to see what I'd been doing and gave me a sad face sticker on the class chart, which at Freaky Primary is the worst. And Ronnie Nutbog laughed. I don't like Ronnie Nutbog. Then it was home time. As if starting a new school wasn't embarrassing enough, because we moved house in January, everyone in my class already knew each other, and I realised that first impressions were everything. I had to play it cool, especially after the bad start with Ronnie Nutbog. The last thing I wanted was for my classmates to find out that my mum is the new science teacher. All my life would be over. No one wants to hang out with a teacher's kid. I was pretty grateful that Ronnie had crumpled up the note Mum had left in my lunchbox. Luckily, my class don't have science on Mondays, so I managed to get through the whole first day without anyone finding it until home time, when Mum came into my classroom to collect me. Everyone saw her waving at me through the window with her shiny new staff member name badge on her chest. "Why is the new teacher waving at you?" a kid named Eric Flipperson asked curiously. I shrugged and kept my head down. "Is she your mum?" a girl called Susie Prune asked. "No," I spluttered. "Wait, she is. I saw you moving into number 13 over the weekend. You live on the same street as me. I live at number 7, the one with the yellow door," another girl named Jamila pointed out. All I could do was to grab my bag and make a run for it. But it was no use. It turns out that as well as Jamila Pointer, a bunch of kids in my class live on the same street as me. There's Susie Prune, Eric Flipperson, Katie Speck, Molly McClear, Charlie Campbell, and, this is the worst, Ronnie Nutbog. And they all saw me and the science teacher walking home together. Molly McClear gave me a little wave as we went into our houses, and I think Jamila smiled, but across the road, Ronnie Nutbog was laughing his head off as he went into number 14. "Frankie's mum's a teacher, Frankie's mum's a teacher." It was so lame. I mean, I didn't cry or anything, but I was really miffed with Mum, especially when she started waving to them all like some sort of celebrity. But then we got home, she pulled out a jumbo packet of marshmallows from her bag and said, "Well done on your first day at school, Frankie." And then she let me eat the whole lot. Just like magic, the marshmallows somehow melted my crossness at Mum. Anyway, today had totally taken over my very worst day at Freaky Primary so far. And you know what today is, right? Valentine's Day. As if Valentine's Day isn't bad enough already, Miss Tinky made us all write stupid Valentine's Day cards in class. She said we could write to anyone in the class. Or, if we didn't want to do that, we could write one to our mum or dad. Everyone laughed when she said that, so there was no way I was going to send one to my parents. There wasn't anyone in the class I wanted to send a shiny pink card with an even shinier pink love heart on the front. I thought really hard about who would be the least embarrassing person in the class to send my card to, just in case they figured out that it was me that sent it. I must have thought about it for longer than I realised, as before I knew it, the lesson was nearly over, and I hadn't written a thing. I looked around at the other kids I could potentially send a card to. The list of no way went on, but the clock was ticking and everyone was licking their envelopes already. So I panicked and wrote my card to the next person that popped into my head. Miss Tinky. Great idea, I thought. That saved the weird embarrassment of sending one of the girls in the class a lovey-dovey, wishy-washy Valentine's Day card. Everyone else had finished theirs, so I quickly scribbled her name on the envelope and went to post it in the shiny red postbox that Miss Tinky had set up in the front of the class. That's when Miss Tinky said, "Frankie Brown, since you're the last one up, can you hand out all the cards?" "What?" I blurted. "I said that you can be in charge of handing out the Valentine's Day cards. You're our class Cupid," she trilled as she pulled something out of the art cupboard and made my life 10,000 times worse by sticking a pair of homemade angel wings on my back. Well, you can imagine my horror as all those eyes watched me pick up the red box and start handing out the cards. 2 for Daisy Jacobs, 1 for Jamila Pointer. Ronnie Nutbog got 3 Valentine's cards, which I'm pretty sure he sent to himself.